Hallo zurück. So, auf geht's. Wir sind hier und wollen herausfinden, was das hier soll. Das Meer aus Sand. Untersuche die überflutete Ruine. Ich habe einen Kaffee, einen Keks und eine Stunde Zeit. Juhu! Und wenn ich jetzt hier... Ja, da gucken wir gleich. Aber wenn ich jetzt hier schon so gepreppt werde, dann heißt das ja nur, dass ich mich werde hauen müssen. Das ist nicht gut, weil wir haben überhaupt keine Supplies, wie ihr seht. Tja, ändert jetzt auch nichts an meiner Misere. Müssen wir mit dem auskommen, was wir haben. Witzig, so viel Wasser mitten in der Wüste. Gucken wir doch mal, was hinter der Plane ist. Also immerhin ist meine Kiste hinter der Plane. Wie es aussieht, ist ja auch schon mal was. Gott, oh Gott.
I was out of it. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland. Well, not for me, it's not. Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
Hello.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed air capsule, hammer, and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? Get over here. She's a...
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
Das finde ich ja großartig.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Wie geil wäre das denn, wenn das eine Love Story werden würde? Zwischen den beiden Nerds.
Hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Geile Truppe.
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. This is my old Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Of light. It's amazing stuff. This one. showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Voll toll.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
Schöne Geschichte.
You
Nein,
guys don't seem like average delvers.
verrutscht.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abadund, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
Also das hätte ich jetzt nicht erwartet, dass hier noch eine Künstlergeschichte kommt. Finde ich super.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy that...
Right, again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. And
Toll.
something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish.
Hä?
It's like a strange underwater dream.
Abgefahren.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abadund's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
Wir sind ja auch erst 3-4 Mal ertrunken. Wir haben...
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
Na dann.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
Alright. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good
Das finde ich
hunting.
halt mega gut, dass ich habe ja jetzt schon so viel Zeit mit Jagen und so verbracht, aber dass man eben nicht jetzt hier steht und sagt, ah ja, hier, Quest schon erledigt, hier sind die Maschinenteile, die habe ich schon vor 2 Wochen gejagt, sondern dass das Spiel einfach dafür sorgt, dass man diese speziellen Teile einfach
I
noch nicht
thought
hat.
we were
Finde ich
finally
super.
going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. You'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shot.
Seid ihr sicher, dass ich so weit runter kann? Lass dir ruhig Zeit, Aloy.
Got the compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine parts.
We'll find a way to get the embers. I know we will.
Zeug. Cool.
Probably get a
Ich mein Kaffee.
guest list of 50. So we need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No, for him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral, thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this
Sind bestimmt
nonsense
Brüder.
behind, and you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before. I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
Was hat er denn? Hm? What? Was ist das? Mit Elektro. So, er vergleicht ihn jetzt nicht mit meinem Stachelwerfer, sondern mit meinem Quatsch, mit meinem anderen Häckslerhandschuh, sondern mit meinem Stachelwerfer. Eissturm, Plasma, Eis und ja, ich stehe ja mehr so auf Explosion und Abreißen. Das habe ich jetzt erst verstanden. So, lass doch mal gucken, was haben wir denn hier so? Nee, ich brauche mal... ihr wisst schon. Rohstoffe. So, jetzt habe ich's. Und zwar brauchen wir das hier. Und da wir Gott sei Dank reich sind, können wir einfach alles kaufen, was wir brauchen. Hat der noch irgendwas Tolles? Nö. Was habe ich denn hier so? Ach ja, das kann auch gleich weg. Hier ist nur Palast. Zack. Gut.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dream more sick.
Süß.
Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the to salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
Yep.
It was a good one. But sometimes, a dream has to die.
Aber manchmal auch nicht.
This dream of Moreland's
Is going to get him killed.
let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Moreland will do his light spectacle thing. Stemmer will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway.
Moreland mentioned you were showman.
What? An ashram can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, we go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire, and showers of sparks, and Stemmer
Keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards? No, they don't.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and
The three of us went down below.
you?
I can delve too.
Right. And then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Moreland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
Okay. Haben wir doch einen Eindruck. Wisst ihr, was mein Hund gerade gemacht hat? Sie langweilt sich, weil wir uns heute einen entspannten Vormittag machen. Und jetzt ist sie in die Küche gegangen und hat aus dem Müll ich habe so Omega-Säure oder was das heißt, so Kapseln. Und die habe ich neu aufgefüllt. Und das Kapseltray, dieses Aluminium-Tray, wo die Kapseln drin sind, natürlich in den Müll geworfen. Und jetzt kommt sie gerade aus der Küche mit diesem Tray im Maul und legt es wirklich hier vor mir ab. So nach dem Motto, hier, mach was damit, mach was Lustiges. So süß, ey.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
Ich habe sie jetzt schon über ein Jahr. Und ich habe das Gefühl, ich war nie ohne Hund. Das ist verrückt, oder? So, ich werde mal gucken, wo müssen wir überhaupt hin hier? Was haben wir denn hier noch so? Gibt es hier noch irgendwas? No. Da.
The parched desert air made the old wordsmith long for a draft of Maine spring ale.
For once, I agree with you.
Hä? Nee. Doch. Wusste ich's doch. Uah. Zack. Und sag mal, wo sind meine Kiste? Ich hatte doch hier meine Kiste irgendwo gesehen. Zack. Hallo.
I wonder what it's like down there, huh? A city encased in water.
Ja.
Encased.
Ich bin ja mal gespannt. Das sieht ja alles so. Weil ich habe doch.
Moreland, it should be south of here.
Ich habe doch das eine oder andere Mal tauchen wollen und kam dann nicht weiter, weil ich einfach die Luft nicht hatte. Zum Beispiel gibt es eine Nebenquest, ich weiß nicht, ob ihr die schon gefunden habt. Da taucht man nach Grünglanz. Habe ich schon. Und kommt aber nicht weiter. Da bin ich ungefähr 6-mal ertrunken, bevor ich aufgegeben habe. Insofern wäre das doch nicht schlecht. Also nicht, dass ich den Ort jemals wiederfinden würde, aber wenn ich ihn wiederfinde, sage ich euch, wo es war. So, Maschinenherde. Was brauchen wir denn eigentlich von denen? Hab ich schon wieder vergessen. Oh, come on, Aloy. So, Laufen gehen hier.
Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks.
Trail? Da hinten. Da ist Grünglanz. Das sehe ich doch von hier. Nee, ist nur ein Kaktus. Nee, ist Grünglanz.
Maybe I can trade this green shine.
Tja. Weg sind sie, würde ich sagen. Die Viechers. Was ist das? Tja, wenn ich mal...
Tracks should lead me to the herd.
Wo? Ach. Ha, sehr gut. Was ist denn das? Kleiner Skorpion, wa? Stirb. Wie er da so durch den Sand läuft. Als würde ein Skorpion so viel Gewicht haben. Andersrum? Achso. Verstehe. Falsche Richtung. So, dann lass doch mal gucken. Was finden wir denn hier? Nix. Da. Ach, guck mal, hier sind doch richtig Spuren im Sand. Den hätte ich auch folgen können. Oder auch nicht. Doch hier. Toll.
There's the herd. I should have the parts I need.
Aber welche brauchen wir denn noch? Sammle die Maschinenteile. Erledige die Maschinenherde. Ja. Nichts leichter als das, würde ich sagen. Zack. So, ihr Lieben. Oh, sind ja dann doch ein paar mehr. Ich würde sagen, ich speichere jetzt hier mal und markiere uns alles, was wir gleich platt machen wollen. Die sind ja hier. Ach, wir können uns auch einfangen. Wollen wir uns einfangen? So. Was für Spuren denn jetzt schon wieder? Ist die Herde, die ich haben will, schon wieder weg, oder was? Ist ja gemein. Na gut, ich werde jetzt mal speichern und dann hole ich euch gleich wieder ab. Bis bald.